drops are falling on my head. And just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. He's sleeping on the job.
We had a very, very productive meeting.
You now have 5 seconds to comply.
When we were on a thing called a campaign, that was an exciting campaign.
Hillary Clinton is a bigot. Would I approve waterboarding? You bet your ass I'd approve it. Am I allowed to rip that whistle out of the mouth? I'd rip that. He calls me a jackass. He's a jackass.
The price of your gasoline at the tank, it's low. It's like a tax cut for people.
That guy's brain is a bag full of cats.
That happened is
What was that?
not through a port of entry where we have very talented people that look for every little.
Say something, goddammit. You're on television.
So we built a brand new wall in San Diego, and it's working really well. You should go and look at it. All of the border things that we'll be building.
Education and schooling has had no effect on his use of language.
First of all, Mike Pence, Vice President, to say a couple of words.
And we are truly grateful for the candid and constructive dialogue that took place today.
Unfortunately, the president just got up and walked out.
We need border security. We want the government to open. I thought we had a very important and productive meeting today. And what this has always been about.
This is him quoting you. I just want to check that the shutdown could go on for months or even a year or longer. Did you say that?
I did. I did.
Is that your assessment of where we are?
That. Absolutely, I said that.
I'm the hand of Mona Lisa's skirt.
A lot of people that you think are upset, and certainly they're not thrilled.
I'm not doing so good, Pearl.
I called up.
Could I speak to God, please?
I said, hi, it's President Trump. What's going on? They say, President Trump? We don't know who that is. Well, you can't impeach somebody that's doing a great job.
I find your arguments strewn with gaping defects in logic.
Steel is stronger than concrete, okay? In case you could check it out.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I never threaten anybody.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Thank you very much, my fellow Americans.
You are not
American.
I am very proud to announce today that we have reached a deal to end the shutdown and reopen the federal government.
He did not cave. He made a tactical decision, a strategy decision to pick the ground to fight on.
But in many cases, you encouraged me to keep going because you care so much about our country and about its border security.
Restrain your leaps of illogic.
When I say make America great again,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
it could never be done without you. Walls work. They do work. The equipment's obsolete. They're old. They're tired.
That's impossible.
Last year alone, ICE officers removed 10,000 known or suspected and no way to promptly remove them. We have the lowest employment.
Just a momentary oops-a-truthy.
Shutting down communications? That means Trump could turn off the internet? Like Instagram?
Yeah. That kind of doesn't work for me.
And because of the internet, one of the bad things that happens with the internet.
There's so much porn. I've been meaning to clear some of that out.
I just got a great letter from Kim Jong-un.
I have seen sunsets and sunrises, but nothing of your beautiful face.
And we go back and forth. And then we fell in love. We fell in love. He wrote me beautiful letters.
He writes as though I had died.
I know you guys would love to see what's on this letter. And I'd frankly love to read it to you.
The hope that after you're gone from my sight, it will not be the last time I look upon you.
Over between us. I'm not bitter anymore because I know that what we had was real. And if in some distant place in the future we see each other in our new lives, I'll smile at you with joy and remember how we spent a summer beneath the trees. And that's what you've given me.
Having spent the Christmas break here in Washington along with you,
we could have had a good life together.
Which takes a long time to set up statutorily.
J. Quellen.
Here.
Balake.
Are here.
D. Nice.
Here.
When they say the wall's immoral, well then you got to do something about the Vatican, because the Vatican has the biggest wall of them all.
Conveniently circumnavigatable on foot in only 40 minutes.
If I was popular in Europe, I wouldn't be doing my job.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name.
I could be the most popular person in Europe.
And he seems to have a certain way with women.
I shouldn't be popular in Europe.
Americans are stupider than everybody believed.
They do a poll. I was at 88%, and now I'm at, very low number.
Die Frau hat können wählen, für den Mann kann ich auch nicht nachvollziehen. Also.
Yeah. I said, let them fight. They're both our enemies. Let them fight. But I don't want to be in Syria forever. It's sand, and it's death. I had a meeting at the Pentagon with lots of generals. They were like from a movie.
But are you aware of what a serious breach of security that would be? I mean, he'll see everything. He'll see the big board.
Better looking than Tom Cruise and stronger.
And what are you trying to pull, you sarcastic prick?
I saw more computer boards than I think that they make today.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I was here on Christmas evening. I was all by myself in the White House.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
They say I'm the most popular president in the history of the Republican Party.
The wall is coming. Is Trump one of the White Walkers, or is he one of the Night's Watch guarding the wall that hasn't been built?
Immigrants come to the wall,
Yeah.
But things don't go well at that wall on Game of Thrones. The wall falls. That's a metaphor you should stay away from.
But we want the wall money to be increased because I want to finish it. The new piece, the new section is very, very exciting. I've been at the White House, and I love the White House, but
I always wanted to be a gangster.
women are children. To process the sharp rise in unlawful migration fueled by our very strong economy.
Sing a happy song, sing a happy song.
Some have suggested a barrier is immoral.
So if walls are immoral, then God is immoral.
They don't build walls because they hate the people on the outside, but because they love the people on the inside. This is a choice between right and wrong.
When love goes wrong, nothing goes right.
There's a few things you should know about me. I'm pretty sexy.
This year, American astronauts will go back to space on American rockets.
Space Force! Space Force!
We must step boldly and bravely into the next chapter of this great American adventure. We must choose between greatness or gridlock.
Gridlock.
Results or resistance.
Resistance.
Vision or vengeance.
Vengeance.
And we are considered far and away the hottest economy anywhere in the world.
It is so hot. If it wasn't my economy, perhaps I'd be dating it.
Members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Today, Junior?
Women who have filled 58% of the newly created jobs. You weren't supposed to do that.
Donald Trump trying to tell women what to do is why they won.
Don't sit yet. You're going to like this.
I resign.
We also have more women serving in Congress than at any time before. Continue our historic push for peace on the Korean Peninsula.
Can't really understand much of what is being said.
My relationship with Kim Jong-un is a good one.
Oh, my love.
Is this the Republicans' best hope?
Well, we got me.
That's awesome.
He may talk like an idiot and look like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
If there's a concrete wall in front of you, go through it, go over it, go around it, but get to the other side of that wall.
The symbol of America, should be the Statue of Liberty, not a 30-foot wall.